Hi, Mogi. So it looks like your exam day is quickly approaching. Let's get to these essays so you can be ready. Whether or not people should adapt to advanced technology. Moreover, whether technology makes us smarter or less intelligent is becoming a great debate since the introduction of internet era. Okay. A lot of good ideas here. I want you to be careful with your spelling because whether is with an H. You did it twice. So here and here, okay? And here, you didn't need a semicolon, okay? So let's try it again and make a couple of other little changes as well. Whether or not people should adapt to technology and moreover, whether technology makes us smarter or less intelligent is becoming, or rather has become, because later on you say since the introduction of the internet era. Okay, you need a the here. Always in front of the word internet, we put a the. I strongly believe, I strongly believe that technology should adjust to us and it should make us more intelligent. In this essay, these points will be developed using the Apple Company and Harvard study examples. Okay, well done. Nice job there with your intro. Today's consumer-centered market, technology companies should create products that suit our lifestyles and needs. Okay, I think you're missing a word here. Even it was just a little one, in. I think in today's consumer-centered market. And then it makes total sense. Okay, take Apple Company as an example. You didn't need company. You could have just said Apple. It's pretty much worldwide known. So if you say take Apple, for example, as an example, everyone knows what company you mean. Since the introduction of its first MacBook computers, Apple products evolved, how about in a revolutionary way to meet people's expectations. For example, nowadays, people pay more attention to their health. So the company produced iWatches that can measure your heart rate and blood pressure. Okay, now you have here a sentence starting with which. You can't really do this because it should connect to the previous sentence. You're creating a relative clause here, and it needs to attach itself to a prior sentence. So, can measure your heart rate and blood pressure, which shows how technology can be careful, redesigned based on our needs. Okay, nicely done. It's a nice solid paragraph. Modern technologies making humankind, I believe humankind is one word, more intelligent by transforming our learning experience into something more enjoyable and fun. A couple little words there that are missing. When people enjoy themselves, you have to enjoy something. You can't just enjoy. Even though we do say it as like a wish to somebody to say, okay, enjoy. Like this, you have to have an object. So when people enjoy themselves and have fun, they are more engaged and motivated to learn new things. That increases the positive outcomes of studying. Okay. A recent Harvard study shows that since introducing the virtual reality lab elements to the chemistry classes, students' test results increased by 30% over the last 3 years. This proves that technology makes humans plural, smarter. Okay, and now for your conclusion. In today's era, technology, you needed a comma here, I think. In today's era, technology, coughing again, plays a significant role in our everyday life. It not only adapts to our lifestyle and makes life easier and more productive, but also helps us becoming more intelligent. It is clear that you don't need a comma here. In the future, technology will continue to dominate our everyday life and influence us. You didn't need to here in many positive ways. Okay, nice job. It's really well done. Just a few of those little things that I mentioned. So let's look at the next one. Okay, so here's your letter. Dear Mr. Matthew, I'm writing this letter in regards to a sales manager. You probably should write the sales manager position because the ad, I imagine, refers to only one. So I'm writing this letter in regards to the sales manager position, no comma, posted on your company's website. I have an MBA degree from the University of Sydney and have gained valuable experience, not experiences. There's a difference. in meaning when we use experience as uncountable and experience as countable. You may want to look it up, you know, in a dictionary or online somewhere. Okay, so I have gained valuable experience over the years in sales, particularly in selling mining machines and personal protective equipment. No S here because it's uncountable, which could be, okay, either valuable or which could be of value. They're both correct. It's up to you, but you do need to make a change here to the word value. Working under time pressure and solving problems require rational and fast decisions, which are one of my strengths. Okay, I feel like there's something happening with the singulars and plurals. Working under time constraints is actually much better than time pressure. We don't really say this. That would probably be a better choice. Working under time constraints and solving problems require rational and fast decisions, which are one of my strengths. Okay, I'm not sure if this is one thing. It's rational decisions and fast decisions. So maybe it should be which are among my strengths. Unless you mean rational decisions that are both rational and fast. Okay, I mean, there's just something kind of strange about it. I had to read it at least 2 times. So remember that the goal is to make this clear so that the examiner can pretty much read it one time through and understand what you mean. Okay, challenges associated with the daily routine businesses give me opportunities to develop myself and learn and further to utilize knowledge to work immediately. Okay, I'm a little confused with this expression here, daily routine businesses. I'm not sure what you mean here. Do you just mean challenges associated with everyday business problems? I mean, maybe that's what you meant here, because this doesn't really carry a lot of meaning that's particularly clear. So let's try it like that. Challenges associated with daily business problems give me opportunities to develop myself. This should be one word, comma, learn, and further utilize, further utilize knowledge to work immediately. Okay. In my previous position as a sales manager, the number of sale orders, S-A-L-E, not the verb form of the word, tripled, not have tripled, because it's your previous position. It's clearly in the past, so it should be simple past here. Tripled within 1 year, and customers' basis has risen 40%. I don't know what you really mean here by basis. And also, again, it doesn't need to be has risen. You need to just say rose 40%. These numbers not only, that just grew. These numbers not only represent the growth, however, also reflect successful communication with clients. Okay. Okay, and then you've got your closing, thank you, and look forward to hear from you soon. And then sincerely yours. So, let's see. I thank you for your basically, I want you to stretch this out a little more, Mogi. It should be something more like, I thank you in advance for your consideration and look forward to hearing from you soon. Also, you didn't really mention anything about enclosing your CV. It's usually nice if we can wrap up a letter like this with, once again, I would like to express my enthusiasm and desire to be part of your distinguished company and together, contribute to the further success of the firm, something like that. And then you can say all of this, thank you, and look forward. It's a little bit of an abrupt ending. Okay. Also, let's see. All right, you did have his name, so sincerely yours is fine. So that's the one thing I would have changed here. It just kind of ended rather abruptly. Now, the other thing that I would have said here is that, okay, you talked about your experience, and then you talked about some personal characteristics that you have. What I didn't really, excuse me, what I didn't really see extremely clearly, or rather as clearly as I would have liked, was this energy and enthusiasm that you have for the position. So I kind of wanted to see something a little clearer about that. Maybe something like, I don't know, that you are really goal driven, and that this opportunity really presents a lot of exciting challenges and opportunities for you because you're really passionate about the field. Just something to show enthusiasm and energy. I wanted something a little more here, okay? Because I really just felt like you were focusing on your strengths. I mean, you kind of touched on it here, but really just slightly. Okay, so that's my feedback on this essay. Best of luck. I think that you're taking the exam tomorrow from what I read in your email. So best of luck. It's been great working with you, and can't wait to hear your results.